What's going on, everybody? Your boy JD here, and what you're watching is a condensed, shortened version of the prior day's live stream. We were playing Forza Horizon 5, and I hope you enjoy. If you like what you're seeing, make sure you hit that like button, consider hitting that subscribe button, and we do live stream weekly, once a week. Don't have a time, just hit up my links. It's in the description, and pull up when you can. Thanks for watching. See you next time. It is time. All right. Thank you so much for hanging out with your boy JD, and we are here to just play some Forza Horizon 5 on the PC. And yeah, look at all this, man. Golly. Let's just get things started. Let's just warm things up, go where we need to go. I feel like that's kind of loud, so that was one thing I had made notes of when I streamed last. When I streamed it last, I felt it was too loud. I feel like that's a little bit better. S2000's a little stiff. Get to where we need to be. Which one should we roll with? Let's roll with the Ford. Start it and let's rock and roll. Let's get it. And we're off. We got 3 laps. We're in 8th position in the kitchen. Yes, the same stop with the drifting or drafting. Clean start, that's what we gotta do. See if it's enough to get a win though. Nice drift, awesome pass. Showing off, because we are not softs. Especially on kick. Now, can y'all help me understand what the hell's been going on in the streaming space, man? Can y'all help me understand what the hell's going on? I've been seeing and hearing all kinds of wild nonsense. Like, what the hell is going on? Shout outs to Twitch, bro. Shout outs to Twitch. Now they want to start doing podcasts. You know, we're not gonna toot our horns over on the green machine, but Kick's been doing that shit for years. Kick's been doing podcasts where the CEO has been doing podcasts. Oh yes, level 70. Oh, yeah, you know we've been playing this game. We got a wheel spin available. Let's get it. That's what we do in the hood. But anyways, yeah, it's like they're gonna start doing podcasts all of a sudden. I find that kind of strange. Very, very strange. Also heard that Twitch is sponsoring, doing sponsorships with affiliates and partners, and that's not new, right? We know that's not new. But apparently what they're doing is they're just not giving creators a huge incentive. You know, they're giving them chances for extra subs or a chance for like $8 on some silly nonsense stuff. Now, hear me when I say this. Kick, we love Kick, but my goodness gracious, y'all don't get a pass either. Let's talk about them drops. The only drop I've seen is from a game called Rust. Now, I know Rust is a popular game, and they wouldn't be doing drops for a game like Rust unless there is a reasonable reason to do so, right? Oh, damn, we're in 4th position. This is not a very long circuit at all. And we're making huge mistakes. We're in 4th position. Now we got to lock in real quick. And don't worry, we won't forget. We'll talk about drops in just a moment. I'm gonna get a pole position. I don't care. I wasn't even playing that seriously. Yeah. It's enough to. Yeah, I think we got it. Oh, it's close. It's close. We got it. Yes, indeed. That's first. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. Racing and pacing and plotting. Y'all don't see the achievement I just got on Steam, but I just got it. Maybe that was an in-game achievement. It may have been a Steam achievement. I don't know. We'll take a look after the game's all said and done. Of course, we went up to level 70. We get to spin the wheel. What's the deal? What's it gonna be? No! 1,000 credits. Come on, bro. You could have gave me the Mercedes Benz. You could have gave me this Mercedes, but instead you gave me 1,000 credits instead. That's how the game be doing, folks, bro. This is how it does. I don't get it. That's the whole point. That's how they be getting your ass. Level 70, man. Another wheel to spin? Spin it. Tell me what it's gonna be. Tell me what it is. $100,000. Let's go. Let's go. I'll take that 100,000. I'll take it. And remember, they be charging you to travel, man. Like, come on, bro. Come on, man. Is there another? No. There's not another wheel to spin. We've done what we needed to do. Absolutely not. But yeah, back to these drops. You think I forgot? Kick, I did not forget about drops, bruh. We did not forget about that shit. What the hell is that, bruh? What? Seriously, like, we're doing drops. We ain't mad at the drops. We appreciate the adding new features and stuff to Kick. We appreciate it. We really do. But if we're only going to do one thing, damn, it's like, why even do it? Because they've only done Rust and they haven't done anything else since, right? Now I understand they're doing something else called Kick bounties, right? I understand that. That I get. But again, like, some of that stuff is, you gotta do a lot just to qualify for that shit. And then you gotta get into the Discord and all this stuff. I don't know all the details. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but I haven't tried to do any of the bounties. That's not something I want to do. It's not my thing. We in the drip zone. I think that's kind of nice. You can eat. That was a 2 stars drip zone. 2 stars, 100,000 points right there. You're in the top 57%. It is not terrible. I'm gonna take that every single day. That's what I say. We don't play in hay. That's not what we do. Sorry, folks. Sometimes I ramble. Sometimes I rap. When there's nobody in here, I don't give a crap. You know what I'm saying? We have fun in here. That's what we're here to do. This is not a wild place. This is not the Oakland Zoo. Sorry, I did it again. I like to ramble. Let's get it popping. Keep my eyes on the frame rate. Seems to be maintaining 120 frames per second. I know I can get more than that with the setup, but with streaming too, I don't want to max out and then it's just dipping. Because that's not going to look good on stream. And for all I know, it may not look good on stream as I know. I'll have to review this. Now do so after the stream's over. I'm going to remind... Oh, damn. Oh, God. Oh! You saved my fall, bro. You saved me. Appreciate it. I'm supposed to take pictures of these fools, huh? Yep. Let's keep going. 25% done. We're in the 4th position. Ow. Oh! The hell was that? Even the avatars over here and y'all here having a problem. %, and we're now in pole position. We're 1st place. Feels pretty good to me. Moving on, we're halfway through. But hit this right turn real quick. Sounds like cars are pretty close. They are. So I'm gonna try and be smart with it. also see some things I can fix. So I'm going to go ahead and fix it after this race. So I'm going to go ahead and lift my camera up a little bit because I see that I'm blocking my speed, my tachometer, speedometer, whatever the hell that is. It's a speedometer. We know what this stuff is. Ah! That was smart. Just ran into a car. I'm about to lose my first place spot. These cars aren't the easiest ones to beat. I'm gonna give myself a little bitty bit of a challenge over here. Come on, keep it straight. There you go. See, look, he hella close. I'm like, no, you can't have this. You can't have it. You can't have my spot. I'm gonna prevent you from getting it, bruh. Sorry. You're gonna have to drive through me to get it. You know what I'm saying? Unless I make a mistake. Which is very likely. Very likely we'll make the mistake. I see purple. Ah! Oh! Damn, here we go. We still won, even though we made that mistake. Damn. Damn. Another thing I want to talk about is this microphone real quick. This will be a quick one, and then we'll get right back into the game. But this is going to take a little bit of a chill for just a sec. So this right here is the Rode NT1-A. I went thrifting yesterday, and I'm in the market looking for some speakers. What else was I looking for? I was looking for I'm still looking for Blu-ray players. And like, not that the one I got is bad. It's a Sony BP Blu-ray disc player, BDP-S330 or something like that. S350, whatever the hell it is. It's nice. It's fine. It's great. It works fine. But also, yesterday, I'm like, let me see what else I can find. And I ended up finding a couple things. So the first thing I found were these. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. And then Part 1. So I'm sitting there like, they're standing out like a sore thumb. As soon as I walk in the store and I walk on the floor, I'm looking at the book section. I see these. I'm like, okay. I'm like, are these like laser discs? No, these are like the soundtracks. And they're 99 cents each. I'm like, it's like, who you got pricing these things? I'm gonna have to come back to this one because apparently you got someone who don't know what they got. So I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. You keep messing around putting this stuff out. I'm gonna get it for 99 cents each. They tripping. Another thing is this microphone right here. This Rode, but it's an NT1-A. And I looked this thing up. I don't know what the actual price of it is. I'm gonna keep looking at it, but every time I look at it, it's well over $100, between like 100 and like 250 bucks. And I check like Amazon, for example. I go on Amazon and this exact mic, and it comes with other stuff. It comes like a shock mount. It comes with a pop filter. But since I don't have one of those right now, I have a windscreen to kind of help with the B's and the P's and the S's and the T's. I have that to kind of help. I know it's not perfect, but it's better than nothing. But right now I'm looking at it, 250 bucks. $250 for this microphone. I picked it up for $5 at the thrift store. I'm like, hey, let's go. We got lucky today. We got lucky picking up this microphone for $5. And it works. And I think it sounds good. We will listen to it. We don't have it EQ'd at all. We have filters in here. We have noise suppression, a compressor, and limiter. That's it. Just to make sure everything's leveled out. Just to make sure the noise, because I got a fan running. I actually have my ceiling fan and a box fan running because it gets hot in here. It easily runs, can get up to 80 degrees in here when I'm running everything. 3 monitors, a computer, cameras, big ass fucking light is radiating heat. And it's upper 60s outside. In fact, it's 61 degrees. So I'm like, bring that nice cool air in because we in the desert. It don't get like this all the time. We're lucky when it gets to the 60s. This is a blessing. We don't take it for granted. So we're letting that cold air come in here and we're maximizing this opportunity right now. I'm like, hell yeah, let's go. That's what I like. But anyways, yeah, we picked up a $250. I'm like, and again, this is just one place, Amazon for 250 bucks. That's one place. 222. There's one that's 214. That one's all black. And apparently there's a 5th gen, a 3rd gen. There's different generations of this stuff. I had no idea. Oh, I see. This one has like USB stuff and all this stuff in it too. This one doesn't have that. It's just XLR. And I plug into my Audient Evo 4 to power this with the 48 voltage phantom power shit, right? And so yeah, we'll monitor it. I'll listen to the stream after everything's all said and done. And speaking of which, we have 12 minutes left. So if I want to keep playing games, if I say I enjoy playing them, I should probably keep playing the game. How about that? How's that sound? Let's do that instead. Let's keep playing games. How about that? But yeah, man, we're not spending any more money on like streaming. We're done. Totally done. Why? Because I feel pretty good with what we got, man. We got a decent camera. We have, you know, a bunch of different microphones. And so for depending on certain situations, we'll use them for what we need to use them for. We're not doing any IRL stuff because y'all motherfuckers out there tripping. Oh, here we go. Let's do another cross country. I guess that's all we're doing nowadays because I didn't do much of them during the main story. I was like, I'll do all these other things. It'll get me to open up one festival, get a championship, open a festival, rinse and repeat. That's just how it goes. And before I forget, make sure I'm in the right places and the right spaces, so don't miss anything. Very important. Let's keep going. There we go. 3-star speed zone. I think we've done that before. We were so short for taking the king. Top 86%. We were so short. If I didn't stop and just went straight towards it, I think we would have got it. But we're not here to do that. It's very possible too. I still might be too loud. I will listen to the mix and I'll continue to make adjustments to fine-tune this stuff. Now, other things I would like to do, I would like to be more consistent. I just honestly just been lazy about it. I'd rather just smoke weed and chill.
Another one. Smoke weed every day.
That's why I'd rather do that. But I do miss doing this on a consistent basis because it gave me something to kind of stick to. Something I can be consistent at, that I have 100% control over. Because understand this, we don't have control over any of the shit that happens on these streaming platforms, right? Like, we don't have control whether someone's looking at you or someone's not looking at you, or someone's gonna do some silly stuff in the chat or be cool. You don't have any control over those things. I mean, you can put extra control in it if you really want to. You can. Especially if you're, you know, someone that's legit and you're not trying to cheat. Now, I'm not saying that not everybody, I'm not saying everybody cheats. There are some that do. Some cheated to get to where they are, and they still cheating to get to where they are, and that's okay. Let them have it. They're gonna have it. It's good, because short term that's gonna work for you. Long term, things gonna look kind of weird. You're gonna be asking, people gonna start asking you questions, and when it's time to answer those questions, what are you gonna say? You know what I'm saying? Like, I can honestly sit here and tell you that, like, I am proud of what I've been able to accomplish. You know, we're almost at 1,000 followers on Kick, almost at 1.1 thousand followers on X, Twitter, whatever the hell you want to call it. I'm gonna eventually start turning this stuff into VOD offline content. I've been wanting to put this on YouTube, but here's my thing when it comes to YouTube. It's not that I don't want to do it on YouTube. It's that I want to do it right on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all know what I'm talking about. When it comes to YouTube, you have to do all kinds of shit just to even get a video up and running on there. And not to say that it's difficult, it's time consuming. Unless you have things kind of set up, you have your workflow set up and all these things, right? And we're not even talking about SEO shit like tags and thumbnails and all these things. And some people put minimum effort, and you can see either if it works or it doesn't. For some it does work, for others it doesn't. But I've also noticed that the ones who put minimum effort with their thumbnails and tags and stuff, those individuals have well-established communities. They're gonna click on their stuff no matter what. It doesn't matter, right? 62% in this race. We're 4th position. That seems to be the normal right now for these races we've been in recently, but it's all good in the hood, baby. We ain't not upset about it. But yeah, those are established communities, so you can't get upset about those. So like example, I'll get like upset, like, oh, how does this person have like millions of views and his thumbnail is nothing and it's this and that. It's like it's blah blah, you know. It's like it's not anything. It's they have an established community. They've done some things, and not to mention they are highly entertaining. Highly. Like, there's some folks who can joke off the rip, and it is funny as hell, man. Hilarious. They just saying some weird stuff that's not like way out of line, but it's just funny as hell. And it's like, okay, I get it. I understand now. Ah. Cars normally would explode in that scenario. I'm gonna take this finish though. I'm gonna take number one. Number one spot's everything you got. Yeah. Finished first. Oh, I got the leather jacket. I need to switch that. I can't be rolling around in leather jackets no more. I can't do that. That is no good. No bueno. Spin the wheel. What's the deal? Hopefully it's real. Let's go and chill. Oh, 1959 Ford Angelia 105E. We'll take it. Can't do nothing with it, but we'll take it. I max it out, but that's actually gonna be kind of strange. We got XP boards everywhere. We got traps and speed things and dippity doo-dahs and whippity woo-wahs everywhere. I'm just gonna go do another cross country. That's all we got time to do, I think. Where we sitting at? We're sitting at 57 minutes. Yeah, we got one more to go. We'll do that. We give you one more race today, okay? Now we could potentially, we could go overtime depending on what's going on. I meant to go live right at 4. Wait, no. Yeah, I don't remember anymore. The goal was to go live at 4 o'clock because I was thinking maybe we can go 2 hours. But what I would rather do is I would rather keep this short and sweet and review it. I want to take a look at the quality of the stream. I want to take a look at like if it's pixelated during gameplay. I want to see if the sound is good, if the balance is right, the lighting is good. These are all the little things that I like to look at, and I literally take notes and fix it. So for example, behind me, you can't see it now because I have the background kind of taken care of, but I made a little note. I looked at my background, I'm like, man, those wires are kind of bothering me. I don't like seeing those wires sticking out behind my monitor, behind my background. So I tightened that up. I fixed it. I noticed that there were some specks and I think the lens on my camera was dirty. So I'm like, let me go ahead and clean that real quick. I noticed there was a whole bunch of noise and shit on the camera because the lighting was bad. I'm like, let me go ahead and just max out the lighting and I'll deal with the ISO stuff later. I would like to have it kind of balanced to where the brightness isn't super bright where it's blaring me in the face and blinding me like it's doing. And I would rather have it to where the light is dimmed to a point where I can still be bright enough to be seen without noise, but also be able to show you the background lighting that I have. Like I have a light strip over here by the door, but you can't see that because of how bright this light is. This small little things. And then the other thing was get the sound balanced out. That's why I turned down the master volume. It's down to 15 and I still feel like it might be too loud. I have no idea. So I'm like, oh, you know what? Cool. We're going to continue to tweak until things are right, until I feel comfortable with it. And the cool thing with how I have this set up is if I were to turn this into like a YouTube video, I have all the tracks separated. So this music, well, this in-game music I can't take out. But if I was playing, for example, the WWE lo-fi music from YouTube, I can take that out. So now it's not going to be a problem for me after post to take that out, because that's what they're going to be concerned about. They don't care about this streamer safe music that's in Forza Horizon 5. They're going to be worried about that WWE lo-fi music that's, you know, that could be claimed. I'm like, nah, we ain't got to worry about all that. We don't have to do it. I just wanted to make sure we filled in the air, right? I don't like not saying anything. It feels weird not being able to, like, it's just empty noise. I got 50 million credits. Goddamn. I got a lot of money in this game. Yeah, you can tell we be grinding this mug. You can tell, can't you? Oh yeah. I have not seen I didn't see my mic clipping, but I don't really see it really. I see, like, I can see my, like, I can see the sound moving. I can see it going, but the red, if I were to clip, it would pop up on the input number, but I don't really see that. But I also have a limiter set up just so I don't go too loud in OBS. I can't worry about OBS. Which, OBS, man, that was the whole thing too. I was gonna get back to streaming. I'm like, let me go ahead and update. It's a new year. Let me update. But ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. When it comes to OBS, and I don't know how y'all do when it comes to updating this shit, but me personally, once you get it dialed in, my model when it comes to OBS specifically, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, bro. Don't mess around and update nothing. Leave it alone. Don't touch that shit unless you need to update it to add something else to your stream, or it's like, oh man, there's like an exploit, you need to update it to, you know, close up those holes. That's a whole nother story altogether, right? But that's usually not the case. It's more so of, you know, we're just updating it to add some extra features to it. It's like, okay, cool. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. But when I updated to OBS 32.0.4, now, well, damn, this is a lap race. Okay, cool. When we updated, we lost a couple plugins because those plugins are no longer compatible with the newer version of OBS, which I do find kind of weird, but it is what it is. Because usually when you update, things are backwards compatible, but that's not the case when it comes to OBS and the plugins. That, you know, OBS is open source, right? So it doesn't have much control over what plugins work for it or don't. You know, it can't, that's not its concern. They don't give a shit if a plugin works on it or not. It's like, that's not our problem. We're open source. You do what the fuck you want to do with it. You know, that's how OBS goes. That's fair. You know, that's what bothers me when people be complaining about OBS and things don't work. It's like, bro, it's free software. I get it. I understand you might be struggling with it. Maybe it worked at one point. It doesn't work now, but it's free software. If you want something to be 100% flawless with no problems, they have software you pay for. They have what? SplitX. You have Slops, where for a monthly fee you can get all this extra shit, and you ain't gotta worry about it not like work. You don't have to worry about it not working, but you gotta pay for it, right? But that's the trade-off. You pay for it, you bet your ass this shit better work. With OBS, you might be taking a shot. You might be taking a risk. Or you might end up being like, hey, this works out very well. It's very versatile. You can do a whole bunch of stuff with it if you know what you're doing. If you get it locked in, don't update it. That's my advice. You don't have to take it, and I'm not a professional. But once you get that shit locked in, all your plugins are working, all your widgets are working, you ain't got no problems, no crashes, no slipping, no tripping. Boy, oh boy. Don't fucking touch it. Don't update it. It says an update. Decline. Move on. Thank you very much, but no thanks. That's a lesson learned for your boy, man. And honestly, I'm not even sure what I've lost. Since I updated, lost the 2 plugins, I found one of the plugins and reinstalled it. There's another one I couldn't figure out. I just got rid of it so it stopped popping up and annoying me every time I boot up OBS. See, once I get so involved and start talking, I lose focus, and I'm racing like absolute dog doo-doo, boy. Straight up dog doo-doo. This is not good. This is not good. This is hood racing right here. To be so far back, 8 of 12. It's gonna be hard to make up this ground. Oh yeah, you really shit the bed on this one. Good lord, you really shot the bed. Oh. Finished 8. Garbage. Straight garbage. Let's do it again. Yes. So yeah, man. Wrapping things up. Had a good, decent week. Work wasn't too bad. Plus we have tomorrow off. We're on a 3-day weekend. Because God forbid I can't get the day I wanted off. But, and see, this is the second time, and we're not even a third into the year, and this place keeps messing with me in terms of my days off or the stuff that I request off, and I can't get it even though I request 2 weeks in advance. You see what I'm saying? It's like all because the spots are filled, but it's like it's slow, so why the hell does that matter? It's like we're literally waiting there for 30 minutes for a ticket when it's supposed to be instant. When you click you're available, you got somebody that needs help with something, right? That is not the case, and it hasn't been the case like this for weeks. We can't even leave early or take extended lunches. They really just want us to sit here and do nothing. And it's like, why? Is like us working tax deductible for you or something? Like, are you taking this out on your taxes or something to have us sit here and do nothing? It's like, I'd rather go out and do something with my life. I'd rather go and shoot a basketball out in the park during the day before it gets dark. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather do those things. I don't want to be sitting here doing nothing, waiting on something. And again, I don't mind. I mean, that's why I'm there. Y'all paying me to do a job, and I like doing the job. But if the job ain't giving me work, why am I sitting there? Give me something to do or let me go. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me go about my day. Let me do something else with it. You know what I'm saying? I just don't understand why they just make you sit there and do nothing. Then they have the balls to be like, hey, we got overtime. For what? For what? There's nothing going on. Like, what the hell? And mind you, we're at a point now where we've grown, where we have double and triple the staff we had like a year ago. And because of that, that's part of the reason why we're sitting here waiting for a ticket for like 20, 30 minutes. It's like, why? Why? Send us home. Stop it. Stop playing and send us home. Or at least give me an extra, like, extended lunch or something. Man, let me chill for 2 hours since ain't nothing going on. The time it is for me waiting for a ticket, you could have gave me an extended lunch. You could have saved some money in your payroll. I'm not here to tell you how to run your business. I'm just saying, why waste the payroll when you can just send people who go, like, someone's got a bonus on operating income, right? You keep that shit under control. Because if you don't, you end up like GameStop. Rest in peace to GameStop. I mean, you know, they're still around. They're still alive and kicking, but barely. They're out here closing hundreds of stores. Hundreds of them. And you know why? You know why? Because it's more profitable for them to close stores than to keep them open. One, like the top dogs out here trying to get his hundreds of millions of dollars in bonuses. I don't know if it's millions or in the billions, but this dude, he's willing to do whatever it takes to get that bonus, that performance bonus, and it's based on operating income. And you know where that operating income comes from, right? Like the operating expenses and all that shit. It's these brick and mortar stores that cost a shit ton just to operate. Some of these stores cost like tens of thousands of dollars a month for rent. I'm like, huh? I'm like, damn. But you obviously make that back in sales and all that stuff. But if you're not making money, you're losing it. So if it's cheaper to close the store than for it to be around and make like nothing, then it's like fucking close it, which I'm not a fan of that, because obviously you put people out on the streets. You know, that's not cool, man. I don't like that. GameStop used to be real cool, but now it's just every little penny counts, and they're willing to do whatever it takes, man. That sucks. It really sucks how you be treating people like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't want to talk too much more about that. It's pretty much simple. Reason why they're closing that store, because so many stores, because the CEO wants his bonus. He wants his hundreds of millions of dollar bonus, and he can't get it if stores aren't making money. So instead of them not making money, it's just it costs them less to just close it, and then make the money back, because now you're not expending so much on employees and shit like that. It's fucked up. It is so fucked up, but it is what it is, folks. We finished 6th. We didn't do any better. Holy moly macaroni, that was awful. That was terrible. So terrible. Oh man, we're just gonna keep going. I want to thank y'all very, very much for hanging out and chilling with your boy JD on this Saturday afternoon. Hope you're being safe out there. Hope you're being great out there. Don't forget, be cool. I want to thank you very much for hanging out with your boy. And until next time, folks, we'll see you later. Peace out.